There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Ma che trucco.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Avevamo visto quella specie di robot. Dov'è? Era andato. Eccolo qua.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Allora, queste cose non le possiamo aprire. Qui non c'è nulla. Si possa entrare qua? Pare di no. Dentro non riesco a vedere. Le scale non se ne parla. Qui riesco a vedere qualcosa. Non posso saltare. Veramente non c'è proprio nessuno, o almeno sembra così. Ecco un altro di quei mezzi tutto insabbiato, sembra tanto tempo che le cose sono messe così. Provare ad andare lì dentro. Vediamo.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Qui c'è aperto, sembra. Ossigeno? No.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Cioè, queste cose, come avevo visto, hanno un volante. Si possono spostare. Ok. La morte del sole, la rettifica dell'articolo. Al redattore Tali, responsabile di un articolo scandaloso che ha offuscato il mio buon nome e sminuito i miei risultati scientifici. Chiedo cortesemente una rettifica dell'articolo Dying of the Sun. Le minacce di uno scienziato, alle pagine 9 e 10 del quinto numero. Nel testo compaiono non solo errori fondamentali di carattere scientifico, ma anche citazioni inappropriate delle mie ipotesi formulate all'ultimo congresso. Leggo una correzione. Secondo le mie ricerche, ricordo la paternità, dottor Bruno non Buddha, condotte durante viaggi cosmici, riconosco che il tempo di combustione dell'idrogeno nelle stelle dipende dalla loro massa. Ma questo fenomeno si applica a tutte le stelle. E il nostro, per quanto si voglia tentare di incantare le leggi della fisica, non si trova e nulla lascia intendere che si trovi fuori dal raggio d'azione di questo fenomeno. Qual è la mia ipotesi allora? In futuro tutto l'idrogeno presente nel nucleo del Sole si esaurirà. Una sfera di fusione idrogenata si espanderà finché la temperatura non scenderà al di sotto di 10 milioni di Fahrenheit. Il nucleo stesso si ridurrà, le ceneri della fusione dell'idrogeno serviranno da combustibile, consentendo l'inizio di un secondo ciclo di reazione di fusione. Mi si era seccata la gola. Allungherà la vita del Sole che invecchia di qualche centinaia di milioni di anni. Tuttavia è certo che il Sole si trasformerà da nana gialla in gigante rossa. L'attrazione gravitazionale verso Venere e la Terra diminuirà. Così i suddetti corpi celesti soccomberanno all'allontanamento della stella e di conseguenza verranno in qualche modo salvati, ma il potente Sole rosso sarà ancora in grado di consumare mercurio prima di morire. Garantisco sulla base delle mie ricerche che l'affermazione da me espressa secondo cui il Sole vivrà come stella della sequenza principale per 10 miliardi di anni, cioè la sua esistenza è iniziata 5 miliardi di anni fa e brillerà per oltre 5 miliardi ancora, è vera. Non si tratta però di una, come si legge nel parere del tal redattore, una minaccia basata su ipotesi labili, sciocchezze e vabbè. L'evanescenza è un processo che tocca ogni cosa, ogni essere nell'universo, colpisce anche i redattori delle riviste scientifiche che si abbandonano alla popolarità e all'illusione del successo attraverso alcuni scritti mediocri. I miei rispetti a Tor Bolda. Poi ho scritto: la mancanza di ristampa con la correzione e la presentazione delle scuse mi costringerà, con lo scopo di proteggere la scienza delle mie persone, a intraprendere un'azione legale. Ma cioè, non ho capito, quindi questo cos'era, la Terra? Non ho ben capito. Noi abbiamo un sole rosso in cielo. Buco nero, riassunto della ricerca trimestrale. La ricerca empirica e le simulazioni condotte nell'ultimo trimestre hanno portato il nostro team alle seguenti conclusioni. Ogni tipo di materia può diventare un buco nero. Un buco nero può interpolare la luce utilizzando la forza di gravità. Accettiamo la tesi che l'esistenza di un oggetto come un buco nero sia una conseguenza della teoria generale della relatività. Un buco nero può assorbire una stella anche delle dimensioni del Sole. Il consumo della stella... Ok, manca il pezzo di traduzione. Cioè, ho fatto tutto il giro, quindi funziona?
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
L'ho fatto il giro, direi di sì. E qua? Qua no.
I'm at the central module, in the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Allora, intanto poi c'era anche, infatti c'era una scala nell'altro modulo che scendeva, mi sembrava. Vabbè. Dunque, diamo un'occhiata qua.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Base da campo.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Qui.
Lycasa became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
7, 6, 7, 8, 26, base da campo.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
Okay.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
Ecco il convoglio
I
allora.
wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Let's not get paranoid, Astrogator. I think they had something else in mind.
Diario aggiornato. Allora. Qua non ci vedo molto, converrà farlo dopo. Allora, abbiamo detto che c'era altra roba da guardare. Tipo questi.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
Posizione 12-9 fino... No. Ok.
The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him.
Oh,
He's
cavoli.
in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good.
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long.
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
Ah, me la raccontano.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which.
Il 2.
Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Il 2.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
E allora, diciamo che è lontano e quindi non va bene.
A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data.
La cupola, devo guardare
Especially in the
qua.
current situation. I just need to find a place to land it. Oh, bollocks. The excavation site is behind a force field. That's where the convoy was going.
If these are Dirac emitters, that's an impenetrable barrier. There must be a field switch in the base.
But where?
No way. That was a rather unusual maneuver. To cut off the path back to base.
Quindi avrei già guardato tutto? Riesco a entrare nel campo di forza? Ehi, figuremes. Direi di no. Qua? Interessante qua. Controlliamo.
What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Allora, quella è la nostra sonda. Quindi... qui. Incredibile, l'abbiamo rotto. L'abbiamo spento.
Down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Segui il convoglio dell'alleanza.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Cosa cavolo?
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Dove?
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Ok, allora facciamo un esperimento. Ok, rischiamo di perdere il segnale. Allora, stiamo qui. Così. Bene. Allora, abbiamo detto di là, si scende anche di qua.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Laboratorio biologico, eh? Eccoli i dinosaurini.
Scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis III.
In pratica, Regis III mi viene il sospetto che possa essere la Terra. Ma
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
quei pesci strani che avevamo visto.
Wow. They found the same
Infatti.
species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities.
Ok, prova definitiva, Regis III non è la Terra.
Apart from one, I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
In other words, they've come across probes or something similar before, something that threatened them.
Good guesser. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
Ma pensa te. Pesce a fette.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. No longer alive. I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
Ok. Abbiamo preso il pesce. Madonna, un colpo mi ha preso.
Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab.
Già, guarda un po'.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Vita organica. Vita meccanica. Basalto. Allora, questa è vita organica. Questa è la vita meccanica, tutto basalto. E qui c'è stata un'esplosione di una supernova. Quindi, prima vita organica, esplosione, vita organica che si lega con la vita meccanica, con i mecha. Ok.
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
Supernova.
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization?
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
La vita è ripartita.
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
No, questi depositi metallici, Mecha Life. Ma cosa fa?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Ok, qualcosa sulla storia di questo pianeta l'abbiamo capita. Anelli. Che vuoi dagli anelli?
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. This base stands on the outer ring.
Ok.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
Ok. Quindi tutto quel metallo è sotto al pianeta. Una forma di vita metallica? Chissà. Chi lo sa. Allora, controlliamo una cosa. Ok, lì sopra siamo già andati. Non ricordo qui. Direi di sì. Direi di sì. E abbiamo visto quasi tutto, direi, però mi sembrava ci fosse un posto dove si scendeva. Ok, da lì siamo arrivati. Ah no, era un'impressione probabilmente, non c'era posto dove si scende. Direi di no, cara baffina. Allora, siamo entrati da qui, usciamo di qua. Allora, sì.
Everything's all right?
Sì.
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Allora, in teoria tutti questi li abbiamo visitati, ci sono anche le porte aperte adesso. E il nostro birozzino è lì. E dobbiamo andare nella zona scavi. Nella zona scavi, attimo, devo controllare una cosa. Allora, ho messo la sonda. Esatto, no, non è quella. Dov'è? L'avevo messa in alto per controllare la zona dove dobbiamo andare, che non è questa a quanto pare. È quella, eccola dove dobbiamo andare noi.
This mission drags on so much.
E la sonda, eccola lì.
Off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Quindi, se non erro, dobbiamo andare dall'altra parte. Ma dove? Là? Fare il giro. Mistero. Se non erro per di qua. Un attimo, mi devo orientare, mi sa che sto andando nella direzione sbagliata. Di là.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Cosa cavolo è questa roba? Quella di che? Va bene. Quindi, mappa. Segui il convoglio. Noi siamo qua, convoglio Patti. Il convoglio è passato di qua, quindi dobbiamo andare qui. Tipo qua. Verifichiamo. Sì.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Poi dovrebbe essere di là.
Down you go, oh bright sun.
Allora ricominciamo a cantare.
Let the night in. For my legs are heavy. And feel this not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary.
Di qua.
Behind the dark woods, while we're running barefoot.
No. Di là. Esatto. Proprio di qua. C'è un escavatore immenso.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of
Un altro lì.
even the largest orbital stations.
Invincible è gigantesco.
It's a bit excessive.
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They are big machines. Bigger than ours.
Le orme sono bellissime.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area.
È il mistero. Allora, un attimo, mi sono sbattuto dappertutto. Ok. Si risale. un'ultima occhiata. Non è grande di più.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time. Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Pianifica il percorso verso il convoglio. Cosa devo pianificare? Basta andare là, cioè pianifica. Però ti pianifico io. Indietro, avanti. Non perdi qua, dai. In sete, sì, va bene. Un attimo, non capisco questa cosa. Allora, qui? Sì. Scusa. Come cavolo ti pianifico? Pianifica. Cosa vuoi che pianifico? Percorso del convoglio. Ok, vai. Poi. Percorso.
Yasna, focus. What now?
No. No. Bene. Dai, che ci vuole? Bisogna andare di là. Di là, quindi abbiamo detto qui. Esatto. E perché non riesco a pianificarlo, scusa? Torna indietro. Oh. Un attimo. Obiettivo.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Un po' di precauzione, vai.
I'll try to get there via the side path.
Va bene. Allora, qui abbiamo già visto. Scendiamo. Radina laterale, eccola là. Verdi, qua. Ma davvero? Fammi vedere. Direi di sì. Ma quindi lo devo fare a piedi, tipo? Un attimo. Un attimo. Sì.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Da qui. The
radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
Qui pare che non sia la strada giusta, però vediamo che un'occhiata.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Oh no, ma perché fa delle cose del genere che... No! Ma perché fa delle cose del genere questa? Cioè, si è lanciata.
Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
Allora abbiamo qualche segnale.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Ce l'ho fatta. No. Oh sì.
What do we have here? They were preparing for departure.
Si stavano preparando per la partenza.
Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The antimatter's in an escort mode. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you...
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. See the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument, some sort of meter. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Spare me your concern, sir. I'm not a child. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Cosa è successo dopo?
There's
Ecco.
nothing else. Only... darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
is ceasing to protect the convoy. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The count
9.999 oggetti.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Quindi il secondo antimat ha sparato all'antimat.
It's firing directly at the crew.
Ah, bene.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Cruciali.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Ma figuriamoci che fine ha fatto.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
It's, nothing. I just ran out of slides.
It didn't sound like, oh fuck, end of slides. I know you, Yasna. You're watching your tongue. Not so thoroughly as of late, but still.
The slides are finished. With me on the last one.
What? You're telling me the machine that massacred those people is still operational? Ready to rise and obliterate you from the face of this planet?
Non credo questo.
Astrogator, please calm down. If it was going to do something, it would have done so by now.
If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Ok, diario aggiornato. No, non volevo te. Non volevo te, caro mio. Volevo te. Dunque, abbiamo detto un segnale è questo, l'altro allora era quello. Li abbiamo trovati tutti? Sì, li abbiamo trovati. Ok. Il tunnel è questo? La domanda.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel. I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Octan, coming at me. Carrying something.
Che strano.
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in
Infatti sta girando intorno.
Task.
carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Cerca la posizione. Facile. Posizione. Cerca la posizione. Arca 03. Neanche l'alba. Un attimo. Ok. Non so bene cosa significa, però senti, bellino, facciamo una cosa. Un fico facciamo. Cerca la posizione. Questi sono quelli che abbiamo rilevato, le cose che troviamo vengono segnate qua. Ok. Di qua non combiniamo nulla.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Cerca la posizione. Certo. Arca 03. Fammi vedere. Sì. Lì. Cosa significa? Senso quello che sto facendo? Direi di no. No. Robots. Nulla di tutto ciò. Marca 03. Veramente. Senti, bello. Devo cercare la posizione. E credo che lo dovevo fare in quella maniera, ma...
What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right.
Sì.
Thank you.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ok, allora, il mistero di questa posizione la risolveremo nel prossimo episodio, anche perché è venuto questo bello lungo e capiremo bene cosa fare. Ciao a tutti, grazie per averci scelto, alla prossima.